Let's talk about funnels. You're going to notice some very different types of funnels in your laboratory, and each of these have a very specific function. There are three big classes of funnels that we'll use throughout the semester, and I want to show them to you now. So the first looks kind of like a garden variety funnel, but the thing to note about this particular type of funnel is that it has a relatively small opening on the bottom. This is a relatively thin opening on the bottom that's not going to allow solids to pass through unimpeded. So if you try to use this funnel to transfer solids, you're going to get clogging, and things are going to get messy, and it's going to be bad. This is called a burette funnel because it's most commonly used for transferring liquids into a burette, which is a really long and thin piece of glassware. And so the small opening on the burette funnel is perfect for transferring liquids into a burette. The burette funnel can also be used to transfer liquids into something like a volumetric flask during solution preparation, but the key thing to remember is that the burette funnel should be used for transferring liquids only. Take a look at the bottom and look at the size of the opening. If it's relatively small, you know that it's for transferring liquids only and that it's a burette funnel. Similar to the burette funnel, but with a wider opening on the bottom, is the powder funnel. Powder funnels can be used to transfer solids or liquids. The advantage of the wider mouth is that solids won't clog up the bottom of the funnel, and so you can use this, for example, when you're transferring solids into a volumetric flask for solution preparation. And finally, the strangest looking of all is the Buchner funnel. Now you may see the Buchner funnel in your drawer as three different pieces because they come apart for cleaning purposes. One is a black stopper, and this fits into the top of a filter flask. We'll see that in a second. And then the two plastic pieces come apart so that we can clean the inside of the funnel. The purpose of this funnel is for filtering mixtures of solids and liquids. So what we can do is, once it's all put together, we can put it in the top of a filter flask, put a piece of filter paper right in there, and pour a mixture of liquids and solids over top of the Buchner funnel after starting vacuum in the filter flask. What that'll do is it will pull the liquid through into the filter flask, and the solid will be left on top, and we can then scrape out the filter paper with something like a spatula or a rubber policeman and separate the solid from the liquid. So the purpose of the Buchner funnel is for filtering mixtures only. And you wouldn't want to use this to, for example, deliver solid or liquid because the holes in the top of the funnel are really small. The purpose of that is to catch large chunks of solid before they go through the filter flask into the liquid in the bottom.